I want to talk about why we get to feeling stuck and resentful and what to do about it. I talked to somebody yesterday morning. I had a really, really good conversation actually yesterday with someone who I've had a few conversations with, and we've just talked about a lot of different things. And I started thinking about how she got to where she is. So she's taking some action that is leading to her feeling like she's truly making a difference in her life and in the lives of other people. And it's something that's really important to her, and she's only going to get better and better. I'm so proud of her. But what it got me thinking about was what it took for her to get there. And what it took was action. It took her making a choice to take action. So I think a lot of times we feel stuck. We feel resentful. I have felt stuck in a job. I have felt so resentful because I felt like, I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't see a way to get myself out of a situation that was harming me and my health, my emotional well-being, my mental well-being. And I didn't do any better until I decided to make a decision, to make a choice. And I think a lot of times what happens is people get caught up. They get caught up in the drama. They get caught up in the feeling. It becomes a habit. It becomes a habit that we're comfortable with, to feel resentful about a situation that we're in, be it a job or a relationship, a friendship, just any situation that maybe we've been in for a while and it's not serving us, it's not making us happy. In fact, it's harming us. And we don't make a decision to make a change because we're comfortable. So we feel stuck. And then we complain about feeling stuck, or we complain that we don't have any choices. Here's the thing. We as human beings, number one, we need options. We are not happy unless we have choices. We want to be in control. When we don't feel in control, when we feel that other people are controlling our destiny or controlling our future, we feel anxious, we feel restless, we feel stuck. I think what happens is we get in this mode, this rut of stuck and feeling like we don't have control, and it's comfortable, and we're just there. We're just there. So, I think I said a long time ago, and I think people took it the wrong way, especially people close to me, that you can choose how you love someone. You can choose how the relationship is going to be. And I had someone really close to me take that to mean that I'm saying you can choose who you love. No, you can't choose who you love. You have someone who doesn't treat you well, but I love him. Okay, I get it. You love him. You can't choose who you love. That is an emotion, but you can choose what you do about it. You can choose whether or not you allow the relationship to harm you, if that's what's happening. You can choose to take yourself out of a situation. You can choose to love them in a different way. If you are in a job that is sucking the life out of you, if you hate going to work every day, you're not stuck. You're just not making a choice that is going to repair the situation. And it's hard sometimes to take that step. It's even harder if you don't really know where you want to be. I don't know where I want to be, but it's not here. It's difficult. So that's why I talk about clarity being so important. You need to know where you want to be. If you don't know exactly what you want to do, at least know how you want to feel. At least know what kind of life you want to live, the people you want around you, how you want to feel, the way you want to serve other people, because that's what it's about. by the way. You need to get really clear on that. And then you need to be open, at least open to the idea that no matter what has happened to you in your life, no matter what happened in your childhood, no matter what has happened in relationships, how you've been treated on jobs, whether or not you have got to the level of success in your career, it's you. At this point in your life, you have the power. And the only reason you don't have the power is because you have given it away. You have allowed yourself to believe that you don't have any choices. You make choices every single day. You make a choice to get out of bed. You make a choice to make coffee. Okay, I want coffee. I have to make a choice to make that coffee or to go buy the coffee. You make choices every day. Make the choices that count. Is that making sense? Hopefully this is ringing true for some of you. If anybody who's watching has questions about that, just type a comment in and let me know. But the point that I want to make is that the reason that we feel so resentful when we feel stuck, when we feel like we don't have a way out of a particular situation, be it a job or relationship or just a sticky situation, is that we're letting ourselves believe the lie that we don't have a choice, and that it is a lie, because as a human being, you have the choice, the option to make a conscious decision to take action. I'm a big fan of huge, massive action. I love it. I love to see people take big steps, but I also love to see people take one small step at a time to get to where they want to be. If it's too scary to make a big, massive action, if you're just not there yet, take one step. Take one step. If there's too much month at the end of the money, you got to get that figured out. You've got to budget, right? You've got to write down where the money's going. You've got to write down where you want it to go before the next month starts. Take a step. Don't stick your head in the sand and pretend that everything's okay or that it's going to fix itself, because again, if you just allow the universe to take care of it and work itself out, then you're giving away the power that you have to change your life and to be who and what you want to be and to serve in the way that you want to serve. So think about that the next time you're feeling, kind of that tightness in the chest, the tightness in the throat that says, I don't like this, I don't like where this is going, I don't like how I'm feeling, crying on the way to work. I've been there. I have absolutely been there. I've been on a job that literally I cried almost every day as I was going in. I was so miserable, and it's debilitating. It gets you to the point where you can't function. You're not doing the best job that you can. Not for you, not for anybody around you. And it affects every area of your life. So, make a choice to take some kind of action to get you where you want to be. If you're not sure where you want to be, then you need to make a choice to take action, to take a step towards understanding and getting clarity around where you want to be. You can't make yourself a new map if you're not sure where you want to end up. Because drifting, it can be comfortable for a while, it can feel good, but when you don't have a purpose, it can get lonely. And I hear from a lot of people who say that they feel alone, they feel totally alone. And a lot of the times when you feel that alone, that loneliness, it's not that you're missing company, You know, you can be in a room full of 100 people and still feel alone. You're missing purpose. So if you're not quite there, take some steps to get there. Take a step. Do one thing. Do one thing today that's going to either get you closer to your purpose or get you lined up on what that purpose is. Because then once you have that beacon out there of what your purpose is, where you're heading, what happens is kind of magical. Because what happens is then all of the decisions that you have to make every day, the choices that you have to make every day, they become really easy because you use that vision as your filter. Is this going to get me closer to there? Okay? So that's what we're going for. Y'all have a great day. Let me know what steps you're taking to give yourself some choices and make sure you're holding your own power.